to the server for modded. So, in the last episode, we looked at what we have set up here, and now we're going to upgrade this to the better materials. So, it took me a little longer to get this set up. There's a few things you'll need. One of them is Ender Pearl. You can get them from Ender Lilies, or the old-fashioned way, kill a, because I never got one from one of these Ender Lilies. They do work, I believe, but I just couldn't get one. As I think that it had to be in complete dark. I'm not 100% sure, but the easiest way is to go kill a Enderman, and that's a regular Minecraft thing. So in this bag here, I have everything, hopefully everything that we'll need. So we need some Ender pearls, some eggs, some cat some lapis, and some quartz, and then the grains and infinity from the last episode. We'll need some more of the basic comparators. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But so it's a little difficult. The mod has changed. Like mods change all the time. Granted. Um, so to get into any of the better materials, which is why you need all this lapis and then all of this. I've looked at this several times to figure out what is the best way of doing it. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the tiny coal. To make the tiny coal, you need the hammer, which we're about to make. Um, this hammer needs all this stuff. I'm gonna come over to my crafting table over here. So first, you need to make not. I just need a little iron. Don't need too much iron. So now I add my inventory. We'll go ahead and craft just one of those. You just need one. That's what I'm saying. It's not too much to make. Then you're gonna come over here and you're gonna burn that up. And tiny coal or charcoal, whatever you want to use is fine. Just make sure you burn it. Okay. You need 2 of these, so that should be just enough. And oh, I forgot to do something. Okay, that's fine. These are MCable, so we're gonna go ahead and well, I MC'd it, so that's okay. Harden. No, that's harden. Okay, so we got that. I forgot that you can MC that. So now we can make this hammer later because we got everything else. See, we had the string, we had that, and this is all MCable. So we're just gonna learn this just to have it later on. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and this and take it into China coal. Now, I don't know how much of this we're gonna need. Probably a stack is fine because I think that's MCable, so we're just gonna MC that so we can learn that. So now since we have the tiny coal, what we can now do, and I believe this we say in this these both need it. So I don't think we'll need as much as, as we had. So to do this, we first need to get some nether quartz. So, and we need to get it into this, and we need this. These are dyes that you can, as long as you put it into a Sawmill, you'll get the quartz. If you put it in a furnace, you'll get silicon. So you won't get what you're looking for. A hint. So we need 4 of these for 6 of these, and that should be plenty. Okay. So we just need 4 of these, which is what that is. I'll go for 8. We'll go for 8. Why not? Okay. So we'll do one more. And we'll go and do the rest of the... I don't know why it took the whole stack, but I didn't mean to put the whole stack in. So we're gonna do 8 of those. Oh, did I just mess with these? No, I haven't gotten those recipes out yet. So once we get these, that will take care of this. These four right here. Okay, so we're done with at least that. Now, these items here that I have, kind of in order. Get this out. Did it? Okay, I was gonna say, better not done anymore. So these recipes here, these are actually recipes in the way that they should be. Not sure why there was just one there. Alright, so in the ally smelter now, we're gonna put half of this, half of the. Is it not tiny coal? Come on. Why? Hmm, maybe not. Well, there is another way of doing it. That's interesting that that did not work. Well, I guess we'll go the other way. The ally smelter should have done that, and that's what that is. That's the ally smelter, so it should have done that. Um, that's turning cool. Interesting. Oh, okay, did take it that time. Huh, took something. So this makes the organic dye, which is critical for the recipe. So I don't know how much of that we need. We just need two. Okay, so we just need two. And then the black dye is the same type of thing, except this time is using eggs. So we got our five. Well, we got five of that. Wow. Got that, and so we just need a little more of that. That should give us some black dye. So the black dye goes in the middle. So we're gonna make a little bit of that. You can see that this is that recipe right there. Got the black, got the quartz, got all this. And actually that should be plenty. Look at, we're making advancements left and right now. Now I don't think any of this stuff that we're making is MCable. I've already MC'd the ender pearls. They're very expensive. The hammer. I must have. Okay. Charcoal. Yeah. Tiny coal. Okay. Some stuff is not MCable in our NRL. Be aware. Now there is another way of making. What is it? There's another way of making one of the items in here. Um, that is using slime instead of using these materials. Um, Getting slime is very easy, but you need grass clippings. But the basic ball is just some of this, which I actually have in my bag here. So to learn, just to quickly show you how to do that, if you are wondering how you do that one, is you take two of these or three of these, and it makes them into a balls. And then you take the four of those with a water bucket, and you get four slime balls. That's another way you can get into refine as well. If you're wondering how you can get into refine storage, that's another way of getting into refine storage using the grid like that. You know, just popping those in. That's how I got started with refine, I believe. And then once I got one, I just duped it pretty much all. So that's one way to get slime balls if you're in need of slime balls. Um, I'm just gonna put these here because I don't need the buckets. I was just showing you that you could do that. I'm not gonna be doing that, but you can easily do it that way. Um, it's just one way to make slime without actually having the slime. Um, if you did want to go that route and do slime and then get grass clippings, but you use a Sawmill, and you could use it on like pretty much anything that is grass related, and you can get it like vines. There's a pretty good chance of it. But I decided to go the other way. But I just wanted to show you that you could do it that way. So now I think we can do this. I think we can. We do need to make a thing called black steel. Um, and black steel is this recipe right here. Can you just not? Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it my way. I'll do it my way then. Why won't you go in? Hmm. Oh, the other one that we need is another type of ender pearl. It's for our these things. These are for transferring items. To make that, you do need binding as well, which the binding is pretty much this recipe here, which I must not have everything in my inventory because it wouldn't let me make it. What am I missing? I am missing gravel. Of all things, gravel is what I'm missing. Well, let's get some gravel. Right? We have the ME system. We can easily get it. I mean, you know. So we're gonna make some of that. Okay, yeah. Wow, we just made a lot of that. Is that MCable? That is MCable. So we can put a lot of that in there. That back in there. So what with this combined thing, you do need to smelt it. Now you can use a regular furnace for this, which is what I'm gonna do. And what it'll do is it'll give you this stuff so you can make like all these different things. These condiments, I believe they're called. But this one you actually need to put an ender pearl with a piece of ender or a piece of iron in. So let's go ahead and do that, and do two pieces. And this recipe is MCable, so you can once you get one, you can MC the whole thing. Um, like I said, not all things are MCable though. That's the key thing about this mod is certain things are, and the advanced stuff, like most of the stuff is not. If you look like the energy is, the fluid, the all these grid things, the continents are MCable. So just be aware that once you get one, you can just MC it. If you have you know. So what we're gonna now do is we're gonna get. So I can only probably get one. I can get one more of those, and then we're gonna do the ingots, and then we're gonna MC the ingots just in case we do need them. All right. So like I said, with this, you just if you have the binding, which is also MCable, so we can stop burning that. MC that, and we'll get rid of that, and then we'll come over to our crafting table over here, and then we can make 8 of those. And that's MCable. So again, this is how you transfer items back and forth. So once we get this new system up and running, we'll be able to transfer stuff back and forth using this. If you had power, you could use the power grid ones, which again need a better you need to use it's just redstone and certain things, but eh, do I have redstone on me? I do. The other episode. So pretty much if you take redstone take redstone and iron. We're just gonna do one because this will give us the upgraded version of this. And then each tier you go up, it's more and more stuff to make it. You can see this one requires glowstone and all these are MCable. So that's what I'm saying. Some of the stuff is so like if I do gold, did I get glowstone? Maybe not. I did. But maybe I never did. Oh, I did. Okay, so there's that one. So, let's look at the next one up. So the next one up is that one. So yeah, these are all very cool. Actually, we probably don't need. We'll keep that on me. We're gonna make this one here. But like I said, these are all like the power. So these three here are all power. So the more power you can have in your system, the better off you are. So I'm gonna make these and MC them. And then again, this one is looks like it's the one that we just made. So let's go ahead and MC that. Go for the next one, which is this one. So again, it's using inner parts. That's fine because, like I said, we get easily get more if we need to. But yeah, these are all, like I said, the different power sources. Let's get rid of the slime ball. Let's get rid of tiny coal, hammer, stone, that, iron. So yeah, we need to make this steel, but it's saying I can't do it. Tiny coal. Oh, tiny coal. Oh, okay, we can do that. I didn't realize it was tiny coal, which is just coal with the hammer. Ah, interesting. I just learned something. So we're gonna go ahead and empty that. So it wasn't tiny charcoal, it was tiny coal. Grab that. And there is that one. Should be able to make that. Did that go in? I think it did. So we're gonna go ahead and empty that. I don't need all that. Our inventory is so much right now. Let's see. We can throw that in there for right now. I think that we're done with the eggs. But yeah, so a lot of this stuff, like I said, is MCable. So if you can MC it, then you'll be better off down the road because you can just, you know, get it whatever you want it. This is, I think this is making dark steel because it's tiny coal, not my mistake. You know, like I said, I'm not that great at modded, but I know enough to show you off things that you might not know about modded. Like, the NRIL stuff, I really know a lot about it because I've been playing with it so long. Obviously Dark Steel does take a little longer than everything else. And losing a little bit of power, but that's okay. We can easily make that power back. Okay, so we got one Dark Steel, and we're gonna MC that Dark Steel because I think we need a lot of Dark Steel. So we're gonna go ahead. No, wait a minute. Did I not? I might have already had it. Yeah, because I have Dark Steel nuggets, so I must have already had it. Um, let's go ahead, get rid of some of the stuff that we have that we don't need any. Alright, so now it's time to upgrade these materials. So I think we got everything to do this with. Um, so we're gonna need this, the iron bars, we got that. So why I'm saying we need that is we need to make more of these, which why do not have my green infinity on me? Okay, there's my greens. So pretty much what you're gonna do, you're gonna make more of these. So we're gonna make like four of those. That should be plenty. Um, Again, I wish these were unseeable, but they're not. My inventory is like a mess. Let's take. Yeah, I don't think I need that anymore. Cool. I'll keep everything in my bag. If I need it, then I have it. Okay, so we got these. So from this, you need to make this grains and infinity. It's not grains and infinity, but it's the dust. So you're gonna take this dust. Okay. There's no I believe you have to put it. Okay, yeah. So then you gotta take it, and I believe in an alloy smelter and put them in. This is automatically gonna make it be the better version, the machine, industrial machine. So from that, then you can actually make the better machines, and that's what this video is all about: getting the better machines. And these are not, like I said, these are not MCable, so you can't do that. I wish they were, but they're not. Like I said, some of this stuff is, and some stuff is not. So now, since we got the basic stuff, we can either upgrade the simple ones, which I'm gonna probably do. I'm gonna grab the simple one here, and I think I have another one in here. I can make two of these, which might be a good thing. So with that being said, actually we can make one more. One of these guys here. Again, my my inventory is like not good, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and make another one of those, and I'll come back over here, grab that. And let's see here. Probably don't need that right now. The quartz, okay. So what we're gonna now do is we got most of the stuff ready. So let's go ahead and upgrade to the better Sterling generator. Now, we need this. What's this? Oh, this is just, oh, I can make that. So, I might need more, but that's okay. So, one thing you need to have is all the materials. So, this is basically, now we're missing the grains and infinity, and the iron nuggets, but we do have. And I probably have more in my bag, but I'm so lazy to go into the bag. So pretty much what we're gonna do is you're gonna go, okay, I need this. Okay, so I have this, right? And I might need a few of those. So let's go ahead and just make how many? Let's. I don't know how many I'll need, but let's just make a whole bunch, right? We have the iron. Make 8. Why not? 8's a good number, right? Or not. Let's split. And okay, that's good. We don't need. That should give. That's 6. Okay. So what now we need to do is make them in the dark, and that's how you make it in the dark. So we should have we don't have any more inventory space. Let's get rid of that. We can get rid of that for right now. We have more. Okay, so we need more dark steel. Let's put that in there. Now see, I think we have the dark. Yeah. Get a stack of those. Yeah, why not? We can always put them back in the MC if we need to. And this is not MCable, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to, like, literally do this with every single one. Which is why I think that, when we do get applied up and running, that will be in better shape. Applied, you can actually do auto crafting in applied as long as you have the items in the, in the system. Okay, so that took care of that. Now we should be able to craft this basic one here. Okay, so we need. Okay, so that upgraded that, and it's the same type of thing. But now you can see it needs something. It needs a comparator. Well, that's this thing. And I thought, okay, that's right. I put it in the bag and never did anything with it. Okay. So now we need to make this. Well, you just need one. Okay. So all the higher tier machines need this basic comparator or some kind of comparator. So now you can see that it can burn things a lot quicker and it won't lose any energy. So if I got some coal or a block of coal, why not go a block? You put the item in there and it won't. It's probably going into here into the bank. But yeah, that it's not gonna lose the power. So before, if you it just you lost. See how it says no loss? Like if you look at these machines, it says loss of 15, loss of 15. That's because it's losing power. Uh, so I'm hoping that I'm getting down there on MC. I don't need all this city anymore. Okay. So now we need to upgrade the next machine up the line, which would probably be the Sawmill. So what we can do is we can take this basic Sawmill, and that's all we're missing. So let's go ahead and get the basic Sawmill. Okay. And over here, and basic, and hit that, and it keeps the power, I think, too, that you had in the machine. Um, so now you can see again, it needs that basic comparator. And actually, we're going to need another one because that last machine will also need it. So now, if I come in up here, you'll see that it kept some of the juice, and it's now taking the juice from here. Um, but this will not lose any power. It won't lose any. So you once you fill it up um, with its internal buffer, because it does have a buffer inside. Once it hits that top of the line, it won't pull anymore. So what about the ally? Well, it's the same thing. But this one you need a simple furnace to do it. Now I don't think I have one of those. So let's see what the simple, um, or we could just make a new one with that. But I think maybe making a dark. Oh, it's only a furnace and some stuff here. Machine. Okay, let's see if we can make that. Just so okay, so we're missing a furnace. Furnace. Oh God. Inventory. You know what? We don't need that combine right now. Glowstone. Enderpearls. We might. And that's not sealable. Dark steel. We'll still need. Trying to clean up the inventory space that we have here. Hammer. Let's see here. I don't think we need this anymore. Okay. I just saw something in there that I guess it should be. Okay. So we are gonna go ahead and make this. So we're missing some bricks. I do have. Back in here and find out what we're missing now. We're missing this, which we can just easily make one. Gears, which we cannot make because we probably don't have the gear materials. Alright, now we should be able to make the gears. No, I don't want that. I want this. I want this. Okay. 2 gears. Get in my inventory. Alright. Shade. A bucket. It's like, what did I throw in there? Oh, I had. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just throw that in there. Okay. Um. So now we should be able to make that. Yes. Okay, now we can grab this guy, right? Because all we need for this one is the, yeah, it's just that. Okay, so let's grab this guy here. Did something just fall out of it? I think something did, but that's okay. We're just gonna hit that, and then hit that, and then upgrades that into that version of it. And again, it needs one of these. So now, as long as this has enough, now let's fill this guy up because it's got a buffer. So I think that that's pretty much what you can do with this, okay? I mean, there's a lot more you can do, but pretty much getting into this stage is really good because now you have a way to, um, not losing power. Like, if I, let's get rid of that. Let's get more coal in there. So, this is always gonna have power coming in. Through the energy. So this a bank still works. So you don't need to get a new bank if you did the bank thing. But the now thing is this is not leaking. You see how it says 30 and it's not leaking? This says 30 and not leaking. That means that any of the energy now coming in is coming right into this bank. That means you don't have to worry about power being lost because of things going on. It's just something you don't need to worry about. And right now, um, I'm gonna clean up a little bit here. I must have gotten enchantment. Just gonna clean up our inventory a little bit here. Throw a little of the stuff that we don't need away. Obviously we have too much. Thought we used that, but oh well. Oh, we had more up here. Oh well. Maybe I'll upgrade them and give them to my friend that's also on the server. Um, he might like that stuff. But 'cause all I had to do is just upgrade these, and that's easily doable with these things that I just did. Um, just by using this thing. And there's a way to automatic now. Since you have them, the input and output, you just put a like a crate of something in the back, and it'll input it right into the machine. So then you can say, okay, I want to make, okay, say I wanted to make more of these bindings, right? If I had the materials and I put it here, it would automatically go in. So let's actually let's have it like that. So if I did a crate, okay? So a crate, can hold things. If you put that crate there, and so to make, let's see, to make this binding, as you've seen before, do we have any more of that? I had some more. Back. No, I don't. So pretty much what you'd have to do is you'd have to sawmill materials, like we've done, you know, like I think most of it was in here now. So pretty much what you have to do is go through the process of making this. Oh, I probably put all the eggs away. Did I? Yeah, I probably did. Yeah. What else would I need? So to make this, I would need tiny coal, which cacti green. Right, cacti green. Oh, wrong one. I always get confused. Okay. So then this will make the organic dye. See? And do I have the crushed stuff already? I don't. Okay. So to make the crushed stuff, that's the stuff like the quartz and the lapis. Oh, I had some extra stuff, so I don't have to redo that. But pretty much, now you can easily just put it in there. So now, to make more of these, we just need to... Don't I have all this stuff now? Yes. So we can make 6 more of those. Another one of these, that should be... I'm gonna make more, if I can. I can. These things will never ever go out of style, pretty much. And again, once you do that, you just put in that out. You take this. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know why I didn't get through the first time. Okay. Oh yeah, I see why. This and that. This will make the other stronger ones. Okay. And then all I gotta do is grab these guys and iron. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. Okay, so we need to make one of these gears. I know I have more dark steel. Yeah. Okay, that should take. Should be able to turn to upgrade that guy. Okay, so we need 2 more for that one. And now I don't have my greens. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we need, well, do we have, so I would still have to make the power furnace. Might be easier just to, yeah, I need more of those. I can't make that much of that. Okay, well, let's see. Wait, this guy now? Now we could do if we had another simple one. A furnace, I think it was. So what do we need? Furnace, simple machine. I should have kept one of those, didn't I? Should I? I'm done with the inner purse, so let's put those. Okay, that's me. That's good. 4. That sounds good. Let me go back in to ally. Stone gears. Kind of gear. Stone. Sticks or something like that. Hmm. That's not what I want to know. Is this? Oh. Oh, it was. Cobblestone. Okay. Okay. And we now should be able to make that one. Just need a bucket, which I have. I can easily make that bucket. Okay. That. That. Then, when he comes on, I'll have a little present for him, and, he'll be happy. Processing of board, I guess, if you want to call it that. Um, just taking everything out of my inventory because I don't need it anymore. And I'm probably just gonna MC all this anyway. Um, knowing pretty much all this has MC value. Um, like all this actually does, I believe. Except the end rail, like this doesn't. The machines don't, but everything else I think does. Like, yeah, even yeah, see that does. Quartz lapis did not. Quartz, the crash quartz didn't either. Anyways, doesn't. That one doesn't. Tiny quartz. I think this is. And this isn't. My Greens and Infinity doesn't either. Yeah, all this should be in. Got the lapis and that's not. So this is like the stuff you need to produce the stuff. Pretty cool. That bag and that bag can go bye bye. Make sure you throw it bag though. I don't wanna, because if you throw a bag in here, you won't be able to get it back, and the stuff is gone forever. So yeah, so I'll have a little present for him when he comes on. He'll be a little happy, and I upgrade all mine. Again, like I was saying, before I got into that kind of rant, the items things here are very cool because now with this, say you wanted to, oh, I think I have some somewhere. Is it, say I had these ores here, ores, black quartz. I think that I won't only do the ores. So what's nice about this now is say, okay, if I'm gonna configure this right now with you, okay, just so you can understand a little bit more about it, okay. So I'm gonna put a barrel here, and I'm gonna put all these different ores in there, okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put this in there, right? It's gonna say, alright, I want to always have to put things in here, insert, and then I'll automatically insert the stuff into here, okay? Then what you can do is you can say, okay, now I want it to go. What I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna make another crate. Okay, I'm gonna put a crate here. Now I'm gonna do say extract, always active, insert. That one I'm just gonna turn off. So what it's gonna do is any of the ores now. So this is like ore doubling. Like I was saying, you can easily ore double with the sag mill. So the items are coming in, getting sag milled. Then what you do is it gets it doubled in here, right? So then what you can do, and with the power ones, which ones are they called? Uh, energy. I must not have enough MC. Do did I not MC them? Did I not? Did I not make them? Maybe I didn't make them. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, you know I didn't, because I didn't have Alright, well let's make some. So that um some of the combined, or is it might be in here. I guess I put it back in. Is it this? No, it's, what's it called? Oh. eh, Okay, there it is. So it's some of this. Boom, boom, and boom. And then we can just empty that. And we can just throw that in there because we don't need it anymore. But with this, say I want to move this machine, right? I'm gonna move it here, right? All you gotta do is connect the power to it, and you can always just leave it like this. But what I like to do is just have extract, insert. You don't have to worry about anything else, and it's still gonna get power. So now what you could do is you could say, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You can configure this to actually pull in from the top. So any materials up there will be pulled into here. Or what you could also do is say I wanted to, I'm gonna make another crate here. Not power here. Okay. I'm gonna break this guy here. Uh, ah, uh, the June. Yeah, 'cause it's taking everything from over there too. Um, let's try to fix this up a little bit here. I mean, you don't have to have these cables. I'm just showing you can connect these cables. I think there's a way to uh, break them without with a wand or something. Let's see if I can interrupt. Oh, it's steel, huh? Well, it's iron and silicon. Shocked there's be a wrench somehow in here that you could just use to wrench it. Um, so yeah, and then you can see it just gets in there and then it does its little thing. Yeah, so let's rearrange this a little bit here. Have the power over here. Yeah, see? And we can have the power brick next to the power. Okay? And then we can easily make these machines. Put this guy here with a power going from there to there. So we want to extract here, insert there. Uh, okay. And we can now, I think, okay. So now, let's see if we can do this. Put that there. Put that here. The nice thing about NRIO, like, things, is you can have the power and energy going at the same time. So, like, the items you can actually pipe in at the same time. So, that's what's really cool about NRIO. So, we're gonna... You can also see there's actually, see how there... It actually, shows you where it's going. So, what we could do now... I think this is near a mountain anyway. You don't have to worry about anything coming in. Is we could have it pipe out in the back. Yeah. Just put some torches back there so nothing spawns back here. And then we can just have it output. We could put a chat. We can either... Yeah, let's do this. I put a... Okay. Make this a little deeper. So if I get the other crate, put it there, put it right there. Okay. Let's get rid of this crate. And then we can just have a crate here. So we can say, I want to push everything into this crate here. So anything coming into this will come into there. And all I'm going to do is jump back here. and do that. Just gotta insert. Don't always active. I'm just gonna add to that. Anything that we put in here that needs to be polarized, like iron, will come into the sag mill, come out, and then come in here, and then all we gotta do here. That. Any of the stuff should. Oh, oh wait a minute. Did I? I forgot to. Yeah. You always have to stay always active because if you don't, it's not gonna work. So like here, it's not going on because I didn't say always active. And now it's gonna go in here and double that, and then come in here. So pretty much this is automatic. Um, and I think that we'll be good with that one torch there. Up. So pretty much you can't see anything that's going on. So it's pretty much all automatic now. You can see that these are better machines because first of all they don't lose power. So you can always leave them on, which is very cool. But yeah, I mean, you can just pop in the items you want to burn, have the sag mill do its work. When it's all done, it'll come into the sag mill, and anything in the sag mill that we have will be automatically cooked up and then output into this chest here, which then if it's an ore, a lot of the ores are MCable. So we can just MC that because we don't need the stuff really. So, but yeah, I mean, so MCing is very cool, but like I said, NRIO, once you get into the better machines, you're better off because you can easily, first of all, you don't lose power, you don't lose as much of the power, especially if you know, making so much. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm gonna get more blocks of coals in there. Yeah, we're using enough power, but like I said, once this is done, um, it's just gonna stop. So, like I said, we're getting some iron in there, so we can go do mining, and then just pop in all the ores, and double it pretty much. Any of the ores that we put in here will get doubled because of this system here. Alright, I see that I have some copper in there too. This stuff is not MCable, but the ores are. So, you can see that this is going through a lot of power. Now, I don't know why. Oh, you know why? I think I gotta pipe this power behind. Because it's going through this machine, which is not the best way. Okay. That up. Now you can get to see how the Endurio. Actually, that might be better. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna run the power totally behind. Well, actually, can we put it there? Okay, and then there. I want to insert. Correct. Active. There might be a way to make it so you can't see it. Make it back one more. We should be able to do that. Yeah. So let's try this. Too. that will take care of that. Right? Yep. Active. That's what's very cool about the piping. Is you really don't have to see it. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. And go the other way around, always active. Okay. Disconnect that for a sec here. Active. That should share the power. Just in case it doesn't, I'm gonna grab a few more. Okay, so that should take care of the power. Then we just gotta hook up the items coming out. Now you can see it's got two. It's got one for power. Active that. Test this out. Now it's getting the power it needs. Yeah, so it's working. I already have sand and gravel. Yeah, so that will take care of this area back here. Yeah, looks a little better now. But yeah, so like I said, NRIO is pretty cool. The advanced stuff, like I said, is much better to get because then you can, you know, you don't lose, like, there's no leakage. So I can leave this on and it wouldn't matter. It really won't matter. Um, Same with this. I can leave this on. You know, if you, as long as you have this power, you're good. I'm gaining power. We will work on better power for NRIO. They do have some really cool power in their mod. But I'm not gonna get at that at this point. I just want to quickly give you a better way of using, um, you know, up, you know, the better version of it. But yeah, you can make power, um, but that's gonna come much, much later. Yeah, looking pretty good, right? We're getting double the ores and took a whole bunch of that much. So acid, oh wow, acid does work, okay. Yeah, so we have a little bit of lead here, a little bit. All this is MCable, so. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be the end of this episode of it. The thing is now we have power, and we have a better way of doing it all. So I'm gonna just MC all that because I don't have much MC right now. I'm gonna just MC, everything is MCable. At this point, oh that was not. We don't need it. We don't need lapis, we don't need tiny cooler, we don't need the bucket, we don't need charcoal, we don't need that, we don't need, well, the arrows I'll keep because I might need those, but the ender pearls, no, don't need that, don't need quartz, don't need that. So pretty much all this stuff, we don't need. And if we need it, we can just go get it from here. But pretty much. As long as I don't put that bag in there, because that bag has, well, it doesn't have too much steel. Even that hammer can go, because we don't need it. And we're back up to that much MC. Like I said, all this stuff's not MCable, so that much with it. We have some more loot bags. But yeah, this right here is very good. It's the better way of duping everything. If you have ores, you want to dupe it, just put them in, and get a lot of ores doubled this way too. And as long as you have power. So I'm gonna get that in there because I don't. But yeah, so we're going along, we're moving along. I think the next episode we're gonna get more into refine because we can use these machines that we just learned how to make and automate them with refine. But that's gonna be a process. We want to look at refine a little bit and see how that works. I also might have to make a little bit more of the, more of the stuff that we just made that I just got rid of pretty much. Um, make more of these sag mills and stuff like that. Um, and then also make them automatic using refine. So, but that is gonna be another episode. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the Better NRAO. Um, yeah. So this was a long video, I know. The next few episodes might be long, might be short, but I want to get information that you might not know about the mods. And these are generic mobs. They're mods. They're nothing added in at all. Um, so yeah. So I will definitely be giving my friend a little present when he comes on next. I have this bank here, but we don't really need that bank because we got that bank. Um, but yeah, so I'll have him. I'll have a little present for him when he comes on. Maybe I'll give him this bank that's not. I can give him a bank that's pretty full. Ask see what I can do. Put it there. It should get more power. Maybe we can keep. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep it. Or ask what we could do. Hold on. If I put it here, it doubles the amount. So we can take 90 in. It's filled up. It will just stop. This thing doesn't leak anymore. Be very good. Look at all these ores that we've just gotten just from that. Yeah, a little bit of tin, a little bit of copper, a little bit of nickel. Yeah, maybe I'll keep that for myself, but I will definitely be giving him these so he can get started with whatever he wants. If he has something power needs that he needs to get into, he will be able to do that with that. And when you another thing I haven't told you guys is when you do polarize items, you might get like I don't think I put nickel in there or lead in there. So one of the other ores might have been that lead, like these two lead. That might have came from what could that come from? It probably came from what are the chances of it coming? Maybe we did have the lead. It was two. Might have been that. But yeah, look at all these are all MCable. So not much, but MCable in any case. How can gold be as more than that? Oh my. But yeah. So power is just to the top. another minute. Boom. Now it's gonna slowly go down, and now I'm just gonna build that buffer in there. But yeah, so these are all the ores that we just got. I'm just gonna dupe them because I don't need the charcoal in there. That just gave us a lot of them, so you just burn them. Yeah, I'll go do some mining off camera. But yeah, hopefully episode until the next episode. I'm gonna have to say where I normally say I am my veils, and that is bye bye for now.